Can you tell me what the biblical Ark of the Covenant was and whatever happened to it? Are you allowed to talk about it?
It's not directly related to the human creation. It's something that happened much later on your planet. What you consider the Ark of the Covenant, but it's much more an electronical device than just an ark. It's very often depicted on your world as something much more primitive. It was actually a communication device for the people in this particular region to communicate with beings from a higher level. Similar to how I'm currently communicating with the vessel, but more externalized, as it wasn't a direct communication, more like a walkie-talkie perhaps, compared to the vessel would be then more of a human interaction. I'm trying to find better words than David's mind. It was a communication device, but it was more advanced than, for example, your pyramids. It doesn't have as many functions, but it had the most functions that any object at this particular point in time could have for it to be something small enough to be carried around.
Who was the communication between?
Some member of what you might perhaps consider the Anunnaki now from your own perspective, but remember the Anunnaki is also very general terms for beings in your world that have had communications with certain groups, as it literally translates from your own Sumerian language as just beings coming from the sky. So it wasn't always the same entity, even though many people in the world that were using the device were of the opinion.
Interesting.
Sometimes it was members of our federation, sometimes it was members of the Empire, sometimes it was unaffiliated groups.
So, as you may be aware, it's a huge mystery on our world. Like, whatever happened to the Ark of the Covenant? Are you allowed to say what happened to it and possibly where it is today?
It is still on your planet. Some government groups are aware of it. Some are moving it around. It's still in a similar region it was back then, the Mesopotamian region. It's built in a bigger structure. It's what you would consider buried, not underground, but it's in a building.
Okay. Okay, interesting. So another quick question then.
Yes. There are
Can
still
you
some people using it. That's the most I can share at this point.
Interesting.